Get your lawn on today's video. We're going to talk about some pre-emergent herbicides just quickly and go through a whole cleanup of my yard, something I like to do in the early autumn. Get your lawn on. Alright, first things first, pre-emergent. Now I did that 6 AM this morning, had a friend staying over my office, so I couldn't grab my cameras or anything, so I couldn't film that, but I'm going to link something up here in the description. It's a product that you can't get at the moment because the chemical isn't being made, so unfortunately I'm showing you something that you can't buy at the moment, which is embargo herbicide. This is 50 mils per 100 square metres and in my program for the second week of March. And look, if you're not doing it this weekend, you've got probably the next month to fit this application in. It's basically before the autumn and the cooler weather starts. It gets nicely into the profile and it works at a weed seed level, so it stops those weed seeds from germinating. But anyway, there's another product called Spartan, which is quite expensive, it's $120. If you're looking for a cheap option, there's Freehand herbicide. Now this is actually going to be a lawn porn product, believe it or not, and this is a granular. One of these is about 50 bucks at Bunno's. You can shake it down for 100 square metres, water it in with a 20-minute water, and that'll do that. So the whole thing about these, and I'll leave a link in the description, pre-emergent herbicides, is that you want to stop things like winter grass from germinating, and winter grass is really bad. If it's there one season, all those seeds that it produces will produce heaps more plants of the same plant, and then it can be a real problem. So stop the weed seeds from germinating. You use pre-emergent herbicide around about mid-March through to mid-April, and you'll be right there. So sorry I didn't film that. I'll leave a link in the description and up here so you can watch one of my old videos, because I've done a few videos on it. So basically it's 50 mils per the 100 square metres of this stuff, and I put some moist in there. Now the moist is basically helping it get into the ground, and that's only 100 mils per the 100 square metres. Tank mix those. It's very orange, this stuff, and spray it down evenly and then water it in for like 6 mils, which is about 20 minutes on my sprinkler. So I did that this morning. So we're having a cracker day here at Port Augusta. I'm going to go through trying to clean up this area a bit. I've got quite a lot of leaf litter. Off he goes, he's gone. Quite a lot of leaf litter. I've got this tree here which really just leaves a lot of stuff, a lot of leaves. And on a windy day this looks like, looks terrible, but I'm going to use the Allett Scarifier cartridge to clean this up, but I'm also using the Scarifier cartridge to just get into the sward of the lawn, pick up a little bit of thatch and just thin it out a little bit. I've still got probably a couple of good weeks of growing weather here at Port Augusta, so I just want to open up that canopy a bit, thin it out with the view of thickening it up later. So let's have a look at the Allett Scarifier cartridge. It's just got all these little teeth which will go into the turf and just rake and pull up. I'm going to go up and down that way and then turn 90 degrees and go that way. But I could do angles, I could do anything really. Basically it'll fluff it up, and then I'll cut this afterwards. But it'll also pick up all that debris over there. Cool, let's do it. Really neatened it up, as you can see. This is what we got. Mostly leaf litter. Not too much thatch because there's not really much there. Hardly looks like it's been touched, but that's what's really good about that Scarifier cartridge. It just gets in there, Jigs out the crap, nice and easy, leaves the top alone. Really good. Striping up the cross stripe, and as you can see, there's not really much that I've picked up from that whole lot. All right, just gonna get some of these leaves that are right in the very corners here. Just got this on a low setting. Couple of turbos, have to get into it. All that leafy crap. It's good, it's neatened it up really nicely, and we haven't even mowed yet. So what we're going to do now is, I love this thing. I love my edger. So this is a solid edger here. So this one I've got to do this way. So I can get a nice turn and do it the other way. Right in here. Okay. Look at that, crispy edges. I seriously love this thing. I've had it a couple of years now. Hasn't skipped a beat. I'm up to about my 6th set of blades now. They're only like 13 bucks or something. Easy as that. Now, the retaining wall, that's going to be quite difficult. But I've been trying and reviewing this thing. It's pretty nifty. Will that sit there? Yes, it will. How about that? This is the rotary scissors. Mrs. and I were out here filming it the other day. I absolutely love them. This is the Ego ones, because that'll go under the Ego thing. And that's two blades that cross over each other in different ways and create a scissor cut. This is just a monster. Look at that. So good. Alright, so the camera that we were using has overheated a little bit. Now we're changing over to the GoPro, so that's why I'm yelling. Just letting you know that we are doing a footy tips comp at Lawn Porn, so go to the Lawn Porn page, check that one out. I'll put a link in the description. Join our ESPN footy tips, weekly prizes of Lawn Porn stuff, and some great stuff from the tool room. Get your lawn on. Really pumping along. Whoa. Alright, it's Mowmaster time. Now, what I've been doing with this lawn is a couple mows a week now. I was doing, about 2-3 at the end of summer, and now it's autumn. It's slowing down a bit, and I'm starting to raise the height. I've gone from 4 mil, 6 mil, 8mm. So I'll do a couple of mows at 8mm with this, and now just bringing it up to 9mm. I'm going to bring this up to 10mm and let it grow up a little bit. And it's looking good. So you know, I have got the golf flag in there and the golf hole in there. That's more for show now because it's not really a putting green. But you can still putt on it, even though it's at 8mm. Have a look, have a go, see what we get. Crisp lines, eh? That is so cool. I love that. Crisp edges, crisp lines, crisp lawn. It's really good. Totally popping. Makes me want to go and do a green light and a root builder straight away. It's not too warm. I might sneak one in, which is outside the program, but you can see behind me it's just popping.
Hope you're having fun on the Lawn Porn program just as much as I am. It's available for free download on lawnpornonline.com.